Tēnā koe, I'm Mary Haddock-Stanyland, Head of Membership Services at Diversity Works New Zealand, the national body for diversity and inclusion in workplaces. Today I'm with the Chief Executive Officer, Darren Linton from Yellow. He's here to talk to us about Yellow's diversity and inclusion journey. Kia ora, Darren, nice to see you.
Hi, Mary.
So Darren, tell me, why is diversity and inclusion so important to Yellow?
So I think firstly what I want to address is what has a middle-aged, middle-class, Pākehā man got to say about diversity and inclusion. In fact, I've got a lot to say about it and I'm really passionate. And I think it's people like myself, we make up a lot of the leaders in New Zealand, that should stand up and talk about diversity and inclusion. In terms of Yellow, there's a huge amount of evidence and fact-based research that shows diversity and inclusion makes a better workplace, you have better outputs, and you have better commercial results. But for me as well, I just feel like it's simply the right thing to do.
So Darren, what work has Yellow done so far in the diversity and inclusion space?
Importantly, we kicked off with unconscious bias training for the executive team. We did cultural intelligence for a number of our employees, and we did family violence training for some of our leaders, which was really impactful. So we did all of that, and then I think we met you and Diversity Works, and we actually took a step back and thought about actually what do we want to do and how do we want to approach it, and you guys have been great in helping us how we frame all of it.
So Darren, how has partnering with the national body for diversity and inclusion, us, Diversity Works New Zealand, helped Yellow on your journey?
Yeah, like I said, a year ago I think we were doing some things, but it wasn't very well coordinated. So where Diversity Works and you guys have really helped us, I think, is first of all being great partners. You came in and listened, you saw what we'd been doing, you heard what we wanted to achieve, and you've been able to give us some really great advice, help us with a framework of how to put this together, what to do in what order, and give us fantastic support and access to the right materials, the workshops, and also I think really importantly, slowed us down a little bit too sometimes and said, hey, this is a journey, just do it one step at a time. Yeah, don't try and do everything in 3 months. Yes. And it's an ongoing piece of work. So it's been a fantastic partnership so far, and we feel like we've come a long way. We've got a lot to do, but now it's working really well.
So what is the value of being a diverse and inclusive organisation?
I think Yellow, like probably every business in the world right now, is going through some form of transformation. So for me, transformation is all about people. You need people to be creative, resilient, work together, overcome problems, be creative. And you only do that where people can come to work and feel safe, they feel sense of belonging, they can bring their whole self to work. So for me, diversity and inclusion underpins our whole transformation of this business, because it'll be the people, through their connectedness, through their passion and their sense of belonging to this business, that then they will help us transform Yellow into the future. I think the first thing I'd say to every chief executive is stop worrying about what it looks like on the board report, what boxes you're trying to tick. This has got to be a personal journey for the leader, and then it will be a personal journey for the whole organisation.
Darren, it's been so great to chat to you today. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Mary.
And if you'd like to find out more information about partnering with us, Diversity Works New Zealand, do visit our website. We'd love to chat, www.diversityworksnz.org.nz.